Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. We're going to be looking at idiots showing off. Whether it's people sending it, burnouts or donut fails. Show off clips tend to be pretty short, so there's going to be a lot of footage to get through in this episode. As the clips are shorter, I don't know how much commentating I'm going to be able to do here, so let's get straight into it. The donuts are going pretty well up until that point. The wheel just falls off and folds underneath the car. People driving muscle cars just can't refuse when crowds ask them to do burnouts leaving car meets. Of course, the real reason they do this is they hope that they crash, or at least get pulled over by the police, so they have some footage for their short stories. This guy manages to achieve both, so the crowd is very pleased. Send it isn't a term that I'd heard until very recently, but this clip is the definition of it. Getting some serious air. A misconception is that if people have a modified car, they tend to look after it. This guy redlines his 350Z until it blows up. Okay, if you're impressed by people doing donuts on a basketball court, maybe you need to reevaluate your crush criteria. Well, they're not going to be getting anything now. I like lowered cars, but I don't like slammed cars like this. This guy has managed to get stuck on the very slightest of inclines in the road. It's just so impractical. Imagine having to carry around a group of 4 people just to push you out every time you get stuck. Doing burnouts in the middle of a protest crowd isn't the smartest idea. At least they only hit a car. This girl's cheering reminds me of the baby T-Rex in the second Jurassic Park when it's calling out for its mother. A lot of this episode is going to be burnouts. This guy manages to take out a fire hydrant, and the guy in the pickup watching looks to me like he's seen it one too many times before. Maybe this guy crashes a lot. Over in the Middle East, they love drifting and doing burnouts in their Jeeps. The middle of the road is the perfect place to do a burnout. And then he ends up slamming it into the side of a people carrier. Really impressive. Alright, for this one I'm going to pause it real quick. I just want to say again, I do like lowered cars, I just don't like slammed cars. And the editing here is not done by me, it's how the video was when I found it.
Goodbye.
This guy in a Chrysler is trying to drift or do a burnout? I can't tell. Either way, he loses control and sends it into a ditch. Good luck explaining that one to your insurance. I struggle with this clip. I think that is an Evoque and an R34 Skyline, both probably rented. Let's see what happens. This takes me back to the San Andreas days. Maybe this is why hydraulics should only be used stationary. This guy temporarily forgets about physics. This was a very popular clip. We get a couple of different angles after a cameraman gets a little bit too close to a pink charger doing donuts. Alright, let's take a look at that other angle. He looks fine and he's probably learned his lesson. An RX-8 filling in for Mustangs at a car meet. Imagine the embarrassment of doing this at a car meet full of Mustangs. That's their job. I've started seeing a lot of takeover clips recently. In this one, 2 cars are doing donuts and the whole squad they have with them have stopped traffic in all 4 of the lanes. I guess they're doing this for their Instagrams or Snapchats or whatever. Look at all these people filming it.
Dude, what the?
But it's just so stupid to stop traffic on a highway. It actually reminds me of the scenes from the first few Fast and Furious movies. The way they all scatter at the end. This is like one of those bullfights. The guy's even wearing red. However, his dodging skills are lacking and he ends up face planting the bonnet. At least he didn't get run over. If you stick 22-inch rims on your car, don't expect it to be good at burnouts or any kind of handling. The cameraman is loving it though.
I got that on film. Damn. He fucked up. He fucked up.
Another dodge, another donut crash. I think his little head sticking out says it all. I'm gonna guess that pair of legs that just went past was supposed to be the spotter. Oh. The car is beautiful though. I kinda wish this Fast and Furious style would come back. Doing burnouts at a car meet is risky as hell. The chances of an undercover cop being around you can be fairly high. I was impressed with it, right up until the end. You see this a lot, people hanging out of windows on cars. It's just so stupid to me. This Camaro looks to tap a Jeep and then slams it into a Mustang. I wonder how the passenger fared. Speaking of Mustangs, I haven't featured them too much in this video just because I gave them their very own video a little while back. If I had to guess, this guy wasn't wearing his seatbelt and ends up landing his ass on the asphalt, all while his car rolls away down into a ditch. Another burnout leaving a car meet, and another undercover cop. The crowd always loves this. They get what they wanted. Final clip here. The pickup in the background sees what's going on and wants to join in on the action. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.